Dermy. Whoa, Dermy, what are you doing way up there?
Well, I'm going to show you what we're going to build next.
Okay, all right. Well, let's see it.
Under the hood is, first of all, this beautiful set of Eddie Motorsports hood hinges I got. But what I want to do is make them look a little more antique-ish. So I'm going to mill some ball milling in these arms and then probably sandblast them to give a little patina to them and make them look a little more vintage.
So it's going to look a little bit more like the top of this radiator.
Yeah, the grooves in it and stuff. I'm going to modify them a little bit and you'll see the difference in the future. I think it'll look really cool. Okay, what I got here is a mock-up engine and transmission in place. This is what I need to do to start building the engine crossmember and the transmission crossmember. So as you can see, those are temporary mounts that I've welded on there, and you need this to be able to figure out how to build the crossmember. So I'm envisioning a real sexy little swoopy crossmember in there, and you'll see.
Did you already put something together?
Let me show you.
You know, I just want you to know that the shop in the background with the Corvair and...
Yeah, the Corvair being up in the air and the 57 down low, that's cool.
You have to understand that people are just looking in the background going, you know, that's enough to just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, just so they can see what projects that you guys are doing back there. Anyway, hey, this crossmember.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got this sheet metal and it's got, I don't know, a bunch of reliefs on it and all sorts of measurements and things like that. Tell us about that.
Well, when I was envisioning building the crossmember, I first built this out of a piece of chipboard, cardboard, laid it in there, and then 2 or 3 times I cut it down, and then finally, you can't shape the cardboard and hold it in place, so this is really thin aluminum, and you can see I can bend it, shape it, and then I can hold it down in there and see, yeah, that'll work, I like that. So after that, then it gets transposed to this.
Gosh, look at that. That's just a work of art. That's amazing.
Thank you. I'm really happy with this. It really turned out nice. As you can see, there's a lot of artistic flair in it. These will make this crossmember removable. Bolt holes. This aluminum you see laying in here is to simulate the powder coating that will probably take place between the two. So if I made it fit tight, I would never be able to get this thing in and out of there. So that's why you see these little pieces of aluminum. They're glued in there right now.
See, most people wouldn't think of that. They wouldn't think, oh.
Well, that's because that's air right there. I've done it before, build something and the powder coating and it doesn't fit. So you learn the hard way a lot of times.
So in other words, the gray hair actually has relevance.
It does, yeah. And then the holes in here aren't any specific reason, but they just look cool. Had to put those in there.
Look at that. Well, it probably adds a little bit of strength, don't you agree?
Yeah, and then, oh yeah, a lot. And this thing is, like I said before, it's way overbuilt. It's heavy duty. These engine mounts here, I really love them too. And I visualize those in my head. Let me show you in a second. Here's the drawing I did first on a piece of cardboard. And then as you can see, that's pretty much what they ended up like.
Oh, look at that, it's like a puzzle.
Yeah. And then the holes just add definition and depth. And believe it or not, I'll save my old cereal boxes in the morning because they're really neat paper, you know. Corrugated cardboard is terrible. You need the thin stuff, but it needs to have a little bit of strength to it. So this is kind of what you see here. But
and I understand that you eat Wheaties, and so it's extra.
Oh yeah. Honey Nut Cheerios, actually.
I got it. Well, that's perfect. Well, this is amazing. So this is the cross member that's underneath the engine. Now you're going to be working on the tranny mount here pretty soon.
Yeah, tranny mount will be next. But as you can see, when this is sitting in here, when it'll let it drop directly down because of the way these are built.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Engineering as well as just beautiful in form.
Check out these welds too.
Don't mind doing so myself. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
I have a friend that's been mentoring me on welding, and I really love the new style of welding I'm doing. It's pedaling.
Give him a shout out. What's his name?
Russ McLean. Thank you, Russ.
All right, fantastic.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, the crossmember is going to hold up an engine, but right now it's holding up Dermy, and Dermy's got something to say. What does he want people to do?
You guys need to subscribe. Tell your friends.
Awesome. Once again, another episode of That Was Close.
Thanks,
with
guys.
Dermy Close, yes! All right.